Somebody just kissed the devil, and look at the contrast now. We're gonna start recording this shit. I want to tell y'all something out there about the devil. People say people on demon time. There's a devil clock. Man, I don't know why y'all. I hope y'all picking this up, man. Just like I said about the prisoners. If you do your time at home, sitting still at home, you won't go to prison. It's something that got to be done before you can actually enter the world and get out of the matrix. Or into the matrix, hell no, I can't tell the difference. But, on earth anyway. But, you hear people, truth behind every criticism. Devil time. Alright. Shit. It's like, right here. Okay. You see, you got these like different voids. Well, this thing is going around, or you going around inside of it. A box within a box. Matrix within a matrix. We must understand that the matrix comes from the original matrix, which is the matrix God created for us on earth, which is the whatever is supposed to be this natural living on earth. And somebody just said, oh, I could build another matrix. I can build one inside of that and get rich, have people worshiping me, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, you got these clocks. Okay? You got the sets round. Let's say this is sets round. Alright? No. Let's say this the devil time. This is God time. Alright, I just leave it like that for now. Okay, you got the devil time and God time. You gotta choose which one of these basically is gonna be your cycle. Okay? You gotta choose which one basically gonna be your cycle. So, let's say I got all these people attacking me, blah, 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 blah. Well, as long as you stay within wherever God told you to stay, if every prisoner can think back, there was somebody there telling you. There was somebody there telling you. There was somebody there telling you before you committed that crime, no matter who that person was, it could have been anybody. That person said, I'd think about that if I was you. I wouldn't do that. Why don't you just go to such and such house? Right there was God. Right there was God. The problem was that when they told you to go to whoever house or go wherever, you didn't want to go there because you knew you were going to be stagnated. And you probably was. So instead, you fought against the odds and you wound up in prison for 5 years. 9 times out of 10, if you wouldn't have went to prison and you'd have went to that other place, you were going to stay there for 5 years too. Because it's like, this is transforming for your kind. And you have to wait. It's like music. When people do music and they say, well, before your time. Just like that. Same thing. Same exact thing. People do music before your time. So right now it's devil time. So it don't matter who hitting you. It don't matter what they doing. As long as you standing straight up with God, spending that time. Cause think about it. If you'd have went to whoever house they told you to go to or whatever place they told you to go to, yeah, it'd have been boring. Yeah, you would have been stagnated. And it would have been the perfect time for you to get to know God instead of being so rebellious. You refuse. You refuse to get to know God. Because you didn't want to give up your rebelliousness. But what happened? You wound up going to prison and had to give it up anyway. Yeah, you probably can do this and that in prison. Yeah, but you lost your woman. Or you lost your man. You lost your kids. So you still had to sit still, and 9 times out of 10, you're going to be in, and one of the first things most of us pick up when we go to jail or prison is the Bible. You see that? That quality time. So it's like the planet is panning. The universe is working in your favor at that moment, or in your and people like you, your kind favor. It's adjusting. You know, let's say you out there right now, don't nobody like you, keep getting into it with people, and that's how you caught the crime, and that's how you winded up in prison. Well, if you'd have went in time out and gave the universe time to catch up, because sometimes we can be ahead or we can be behind on the timeline. So you got to give the timeline time to catch up with you. Once that timeline catch up with you, if you do it properly and you hold your justice in place, you see how all this tie in together? And when you read the Bible, you listen to what Jesus say, to walk exactly according to the Bible, to exactly what Jesus say, it's going to automatically put you on the right path with justice. On path with Jesus, Bible, the manuscript, on path with justice. Guess what that's going to be in your favor? Karma. See what I'm saying? So when you look at the science of this, you can't get killed. Everybody who done got murdered, right or wrong, I can pretty much guarantee you they wouldn't have got murdered if they were standing straight up. Like, I can see the flaws in Sabian. I can see the flaws in Dick Gregory. I ain't gonna say it, but it's respect. I'm trying to tell y'all something out of respect. I see the flaws and I see where they descended at and where the enemy was able to come. See, just like Job, God told Satan, you can do whatever you want to do to Job, but just don't kill him. Okay, I don't know why, but I can guess why. Because Job was an innocent man. Job had justice. Job figured that he seen the injustice in God itself. Now, who to say it was right or wrong? It was just a test. Job, maybe God did do it just to see if Job would turn on him. It done happened to me before. See what I'm saying? That's how that worked. Just try it, y'all. Hell, just try it. Those of you in prison, hell, some of y'all probably got life sentences that shouldn't be in there. Try to stand up straight. Watch your conversations with people. Stand up straight. That just means you're going to have to be a strong man or a strong woman. Yeah, ain't nobody going to like you. Yeah, a lot of people going to attack you. But I can pretty much guarantee you they not going to kill you. I can almost guarantee it, because I was born and raised in the slum now. I seen how we must understand all the killers, all the thieves, all the liars, all the evil of the world is under Satan's command. In other words, they can't do nothing without Satan command. Satan can't command nobody to kill nobody unless they are not living accordingly to God. You know, it's a leader that died, that we know he was a leader, died a legend. The one mistake that I seen him have is that, yeah, he could do all sorts of things, and you could tell he was a leader and a legend, but he had women problems. I would guess he had women problems, because he was bragging on what he was still able to do at his age. You see what I'm saying? One of those women could have easily had a demonic attachment. Rather that woman slept with that man, whatever, or that man slept with that woman when whatever date a long time ago. The DNA that was the seed that was planted in that woman or man was meant for that leader. And it was when the test came to that leader done passed all the tests in the world. But unfortunately, he didn't pass this test with this demon. That's woman or this man that had the seed planted in him to give over to this leader. I'm gonna teach y'all this DNA. Y'all gonna be like, whoa, 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 whoa. You better think about it. I was married for 10 years to somebody who hated my guts and didn't even know it. Till 2 weeks before we got a divorce. They were food poisoning me. Ain't no telling what all they were trying to do to me. Obviously, whatever they were doing to me, they was trying to kill me because they got with my family and guaranteed the death of me. See how that worked? But by the grace of God, God ruled in my favor because I was married and I was a good married man to this individual. And I had plenty of reason to cheat on him. I had enough reason to cheat on him. But I was keeping my oath with God, not her, with God. But somebody just swapped some DNA. But I don't know if this got anything to do. Oh yeah, somebody throwing mad. Somebody upset. The cows is upset right now. It's raining cows. So they'll be all right. And everything will be on track. I'm telling y'all that. I'm telling y'all that right now, right here. Everything gonna be right back on track. And right back on path. But remember what I said. Now go try it for yourself. Because I lived this. Everybody, God put me in a situation to be tortured and treated like crap by my loved ones for this reason. For me to still be today living and breathing to teach y'all that as long as you keep faith in God, they can't touch you. Just like Job. They can take everything from you though. And that's going to be your opportunity to show God how strong you is. God always been there. God always been there. Remember what I said about Tales from the Hood Part 2, when the ancestors swapped that energy up. We ended up in slavery because the hanging of Jesus, because the energy became warped after the hanging of Jesus. And we deserve every bit of 500 years of slavery, if not more. Even after the 500 years of slavery, we still was on, we still owed slavery time, which explains the spiritual chains of bondage of slavery. Why? Because none of us is still admitting to the fact that we the one that harmed my brother Jesus Christ. That's the way I feel for real. I mean, I could look it up and it's probably gonna say, yeah, that's it. Of course. I think I have, but I don't wanna put no facts on it. Okay. Now where's the proof of this? We could look at the future. We could look at all the leaders that came after Jesus Christ that was here to help us and lift us. They dead and gone. Put them in bottles. Sacrifice them. The way to get the spiritual chains off of us is to stop that. And not only now, financial, spiritual, these chains can be different now. But I just noticed this. Because some things fall on us as a unity, as a whole. That's why I say a generational curse breaker. I ain't just breaking it for my family, I'm breaking it for my people. All people, probably for that matter. You know what I'm saying? Because this is holding us down. This is keeping the planet from moving forward. You know? It don't matter what nationality would have been at the bottom of the totem pole. Unfortunately, it's my people. But it could have been any nationality. And God would have stopped the planet like this and had us all stagnated. Because it ain't right. It ain't fair. It ain't of God. This is God's planet. It's not Satan's planet. At the end of the day, it's God's planet. Satan belongs to God. Satan have to get, you look at the science in it, Satan have to get you to sin against God in order to take you out or to put you somewhere and keep you somewhere. But remember, there's devil times, devil clocks. You pray, you meditate, eventually the divine gonna kick in, you're gonna get to Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ gonna start guiding you, like tarot cards will guide you. And they gonna keep you informed on this clock. Only if you're doing good and you elevating and you praying and you meditating. Just try it, hell. Just try it. I can pretty much guarantee y'all life will get better. It's gonna get better. It will get better. In my case, I was put in this situation to explain this to y'all. I really feel like that. And I was put in this situation to explain this to y'all. See, even if they bring the contrast down or mess with my phone color, I'm still beautiful. I'm even more beautiful. Thank you, confirmation. I'm even more beautiful like this because this is all natural, baby. And you better know it. Just remember what I said, though. All those who do any kind of wickedness, including myself, I was doing wickedness. I'm falling under the laws of Satan. Now Satan can kill, steal, and destroy. That's why I always bring up Nipsey all the time. Because I could tell by how solid he was and how straight up he was standing. But I just know. I don't want to get into it. I just know. You got to look at the energy when you're being attacked. You don't need to look at the people around you. You need to look at the energy. Then you need to ask, God been with us. I know y'all believe in God now. I know everybody out there believe in God now, even the atheists. Because you see the science. You see how I brought spirituality, religion, and science together? It all fits together. It's almost like somebody took it apart. And maybe they did. But remember, I am that I am. Everything in this world is of God. Every single thing of this world. Okay. Well, explain to me why people do this and explain to me why people do that. Well, guess what? In order to take your justice, we must make you live and embrace the perverse way of life. In order to take your justice, we must make you live and embrace the perverse ways of life. See, by doing this way, enough of y'all just waiting on it. Letting time, like somebody said, a niece to somebody that died a long time ago. They tried to kill him fast. They should have tried to kill him slow, and they wrote up a blueprint. I know these people now, I don't want to get into it. They wrote up a blueprint. And they said, give it to him. The problem with that blueprint, it affected the whole world. So this is why you see man and woman doing this and doing that. In order to take justice from a population of people, you got to make them embrace a perverse world.